The Kafue National Park is one of the oldest and it is the largest national parks in Zambia. And it's completely integral to the overall ecosystem of Zambia and how we protect wildlife in this country. Our roots are in tourism, but this is a standalone entity, which is a registered NGO in Zambia. Initial implementation of the organisation was providing support to the Department of National Parks and Wildlife, and that was to implement a presence in an area that historically hadn't had any presence. And that was to curb that trend of what we were seeing was a big increase of illegal activity. That was primarily bushmeat driven, but a lot of carnivores were falling victim of that.
As Musekese Conservation, we have decided to use large carnivores as a keystone species for the research work that we do. So with the keystone species, we are also using the lion as our umbrella species. So if we do understand the densities and have more information on this particular carnivore, it trickles down to everything else in the ecosystem.
Protecting wildlife habitat and a landscape isn't just about the wildlife and the habitat, it's completely integral on those communities that surround the landscape. And when you look at a landscape as significant as the Greater Kafue Ecosystem, there are a lot of communities in this area. And how we protect this landscape also is so directly linked to the livelihoods of the communities.
These people live adjacent to the national parks, and mostly we just try to manage their activities and also help them come up with methods of income generation that will not put pressure on the resources we are trying to protect in the national park.
The Nature Conservancy sits as an overall coordinating partner to the GMAs surrounding Kafue, and they then work with other NGOs as implementing partners into the different GMAs. How the Nature Conservancy and Musekese Conservation work together is on resource protection and community outreach initiatives in both Mumbwa Game Management Area and Kasonso-Busanga Game Management Area.
So when I look back before Musekese Conservation stepped in, and now that we have stepped in, there's a huge difference, and that makes me proud. Looking back at the community, that I know and understand that change is really taking place.